Hello everyone, this is Taryn with Wonderfully Made Handcrafting, and welcome back to Hymn Stories. This week we're studying the hymn, My Jesus, I Love Thee, which was written by William Ralph Featherston, who was from Montreal, Canada, and was born July 24th, 1846. Featherston was only 16 years old when he wrote this poem, and not much is known behind the backstory of it, besides the fact that it's thought that he sent it to his aunt who lived in Los Angeles, who sought to get it published. And unfortunately, he didn't lead a very long life and ended up passing away just shortly before his 27th birthday. However, 3 years after his passing, A.J. Gordon, who was also the founder of Gordon College and Gordon Conwell Theological Seminary, took his poem and put it to music. And in that same year, it was published and added to hymn books. So although there isn't a huge story to this hymn, I do find it interesting that Featherston was only 16 years old when he wrote the poem, and also that A.J. Gordon was the one that added the music to it. Now, as we turn around and start talking about my pocket journaling card, I did find it hard today to kind of get in that crafty kind of groove. And so I was just kind of pulling from scraps that I had, and also this floral die cut I got from a friend. And so I'm just trying to pull something together, but ultimately I really like the end result. So just keep along with me. So these paper pieces were actually from my collage that I made for Theology Thursday last week, and I had cut off the ends, and so this is just me layering them together. And then this floral piece I am also using Collage Medium over to kind of hold it down. Now, if you weren't going to put this card in a Bible, I would just leave the florals kind of hanging over, but instead I cut them off, but I will repurpose them throughout the card. But first off, I want to make sure that that collage medium is good and dry before I do any cutting, because when you try to cut something when it's wet, it just ends up moving the whole piece. So now I'll use those floral scraps in other areas of the card to kind of fill in some places. Now, if you've watched my videos, I often use Barely Arts Precision Glue, which I do here a little bit later, but I want to keep everything consistent. And since I already used Collage Medium to, collage down that floral piece and also the paper, I want to keep it just consistent. So although at first I wasn't feeling super inspired to craft today, I do really like the look of this card, but I was trying to figure out a way to just take it up a notch and kind of make it more me. So I had remembered last week that I had purchased this paper. This is a wood veneer paper. I have a cherry wood. This is by Marco's Paper. I tried looking it up online. I'm not sure if they actually sell this stuff on their website or if they only sell them like in person, but they do have a store in Dayton, Ohio if you're near there, or they do a lot of paper crafting fairs and whatnot. So I'm hoping to grab another pack shortly. I am going to message them online and see if I can get an answer for that, but this stuff is great. You can thread it through your typewriter and write stuff on it. So here I just wrote the hymn song, and so that I could remember that we're talking about this hymn. To finish up this little card, I did decide to break out my wax seals. I love creating wax seals, and I love mixing the colors to figure out that perfect color. So here I had a very dark burgundy as the floral outline, and so I'm using a couple of different colors to, create that same look. Now this wax seal came out perfect the first time. However, what I love about working with wax is that you can always remelt it. And so if you have any issues pouring or it's just not the right color or whatnot, you can always save that wax or just remelt it right away. But I love the look of them. I can't wait to get some other designs. I only have 3 at this time, and so I think I'm definitely going to invest in some more. However, they do add quite a bit of chunk to whatever you're working on, so just make note of that. Now, once I set that seal, I do let it sit there for about a minute to let it harden, and then it's very easy to pull off and also to peel off if you use a non-stick mat like this. I'll end up adding this seal to my card with just some Barely Arts Precision Glue, and then this card will be complete. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me over on Instagram at Wonderfully Made Handcrafting. I hope you have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.